Yes, guys, welcome back to Kings of the Bridge. Let's fucking go. Champions League night. Second round against PSG. Yes, it should only be 3. We're trailing by 4 goals at this moment in time. 3 goals to draw the game. Can we do it? These are the nights we are built for. And I see John Terry's comments on Instagram saying about how we done it before. You can do it as well. Believe in the team. Believe that you can do this. And good luck. And ultimately, listen, I know 99.9% of us are probably feeling really negative right now about, the fact that we're playing PSG tonight and the fact that we can't stop conceding goals and this, that, and the other. What I will say, though, is that the Champions League always brings a special feel, especially at the Bridge, right? The Bridge and it's going to be so important with the fans tonight for me. They're so important tonight because if they can build this energy around this, around the stadium, get the players up for it, up and running, be that 11th, 12th man and try and at least, keep pushing. So they're just sitting there booing and, being miserable. Yeah. I think, we might have a go at this. I do think we can score some goals. I've said this. I feel confident that we can go and get some goals against this PSG team. The only worry, I think we all agree on, is that we can't stop conceding goals. We've not had clean sheets for 14 games now, 14 games in a row, which is a lot of football. We've got over 30 people in the building. Big up every single one of you's in the building. Smash the likes for us as well, guys. Run up the likes. Subscribe if you're new here as well. And let's say hello to my boy, Matt. What are you saying? How are you, Matt?
Dog, doing well, my friend. I'm up for it. I'm nervous, but I'm up for it. And I think you hit it in one. This is what us fans kind of, especially in Champions League, this is what it means. This is what it's all about. And especially tonight, look, it might not happen, but you've got a glimmer of hope. And this PSG team, let's be honest, before that mishap of Jorgensen, there were chances there for us to actually take this game. And I think at the Bridge, something could happen and it could be magical tonight. So, like you were saying, we've got tonight, especially with the fans, we've got to just ignore all the noise which has happened at the moment. I know yesterday I had a massive rant about everything, but tonight we have to focus on the team. We have to get behind them because this is huge. If we get through this, the momentum, hopefully, going on to the rest of the season is massive.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Over 70 people in the building. Welcome every single one of you's in here. My boy Don has obviously forwarded you guys over. Welcome to Kings of the Bridge, guys. If you're new here and you don't know us, give us a follow. We're on daily as well, bringing out Chelsea content. Show some love. I'd appreciate it if you do. We're on our road to 10K. And look, listen, 75 people, that should be 75 likes. If everyone can do that, it'd be a massive, massive appreciation. We're going to be doing our team lineup, our combined team lineup in a second. We're going to be doing different variations of the lineup, which I think that Rossini could use tonight as well before it comes out in about 15 minutes time. We'll be doing the team news here when it's announced. And yeah, we've just got lots to get into, right? In what's going to be a very interesting evening, I say the least, as well. Oli and Rossini, that's what Gerald's saying. Big up, Gerald. Chris, I see you. Everyone that's in there. DJ Sabjay, Ashraf, I see you as well. Big up. Only chances of red card PSG. Well, you never know. Craig, I see you as well. We're going to go out fired up and get someone sent off. I can see it. That is usually the Chelsea routine, isn't it? Cole Palmer, what are you saying, my man? Good to see you as well. As always, I hope you got your shirt on and you're ready to go on that one. Everyone that's in it, Nonny Seasons his gym. What's your sources telling you about Enzo news? That's what I'm hearing right now. That's what I think of the Enzo Fernandez news right now. That's all I'm thinking about is tonight's game. And tonight's game is what's important, Matt, because we are behind by 3 goals. 3 goals puts us in a draw. We can't concede one goal. It's a tough one. It's a big ask. We've seen it in the past with Chelsea teams, against Napoli. Ashley Cole cleared it off the line and we ended up going and winning 4-2 or 4-1, if I remember, against Napoli in that game. And we managed to get through. It's going to have to be one of them one of them nights, in it, them sort of nights where it goes into the history books if we do get it across the line. Is there any way that we can? Is there any, do you see any way this can happen?
I'm going to be honest that they don't look good defensively, and I know it's a very simple thing to say, but I do believe if we didn't concede the stupid chances from Jorgensen, we were actually on the ascendancy. And when it got to 2-2, I only really felt there was one winner there, and I thought it was going to be us. It had that feeling of Napoli again, and I just feel if it was just a few, if it was like a goal or two, I'd be a bit more confident. But it's 4 goals is a lot without conceding, and I think it's just my worry. I mean, we don't have it now because leaky bum Fofana is not in the team, and I think it's because of the leaks coming out from himself. Apparently, he's got an injury. I think that's bullshit. I think he's been caught. But we just got to make sure we're fixing up tonight. Sanchez in goal to start with. I mean, it sounds to me it's going to be Chalobah and Hato. So,
all right. Well, let's go through it, mate. Because obviously, one of the big news is as well, which I've spoke together about, is Reece James being injured again, out for 2 months as well. After 5 games in a row, after a year and 4 months of not being injured, he has now received a hamstring injury, and that goes on with Cucurella, who's been having hamstrings since Esteval. There's a number of players that have been getting hamstring injuries of recent, which isn't a good thing for us, of course. However, moving on from that, trying to stay onto the game. What is our back four tonight? That's the big thing, because I don't trust our back four. I think we both don't. I think it doesn't matter who you play there in the centre backs. You just got to pray to the Lords if there's one up there that they can somehow cut to like a 9 out of 10 performance between them both, and just stop.
7. Just give us a 7 out of 10.
Give us a 7. Sanchez, give us a 10, maybe. I don't know. Something has to be. Everything's got a point in the right direction for us tonight for us to get through. That's the way I see it. We've got to have the run of the game, the ball, the second balls have to be landing to us. The referee decisions have to land to us. Our defence is going to have to do something pretty incredible to stop them from scoring. Sanchez has got to have a masterclass tonight, like an absolute masterclass to get us through. It's going to be I honestly think it's going to be a crazy game, more than people think, to be fair. Yeah. But Toby says Caicedo right back inverting Enzo and Santos in midfield. That's if Gusto is ill and Esteval can't start. Also, have you seen the playback news? I have seen the playback news, and it was I saw it whilst I was live. 1 second. The playback news is this, for people that don't know. Some exciting news to share. The playback team has joined Disney Entertainment Plus, ESPN, where we'll be part of the product and technology team building the future of interactive sport media for ESPN. We're really excited for what's ahead. In the meantime, if you're a former playback creator who might be interested in collaborating again in the future, shoot us a DM. Thank you again to all of you that made Playback a special place. And we hope you'll join us, basically. Join us when it comes next. So big up with the power, with the super chat. I'll message him. So maybe we can get a collaboration with ESPN and that from a footballing standpoint out there. Now they're a part of Disney as well. I'll talk to Matt offline about it, but guys. But listen, I'll do my best to see if we can get involved in that. Toby, big up to you as well. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you as well. But yeah, big news for the playback people that it might actually be back.
25 quids are back.
We'll see. I've got good relationships with one of the main guys there, so I'll see what he says. Obviously, it's going to be. I don't know how it works, if it's more of an American sport element or if they're interested in like football or soccer. We'll have to see what happens once we have the conversation. But anyway, back to this. Who's left back today? I think it's going to be Cucurella.
I think Cucurella. I mean, I know there was quite a few people here in the chat what they said about their lineups as well, so we'll go through those in a bit. But yeah, I think Cucurella. Obviously, I've heard the news that it's Hato and Chalobah in centre back pairings, and then it's probably it's got to be Gusto, isn't it? Really?
Do you really think you're going to stream with ESPN? No, I don't think I'm going to stream with ESPN, Stephen. That sounded really jealous, by the way. That comment, didn't it? Like that was like as if to say,
think you're gonna.
That's not really nice, Stephen. Not gonna lie, bro. That's a very negative comment.
That's one strike. That's one strike.
That's again. That's not what we were talking about. They had just said if creators that were part of Playback were interested. We don't even know what the plan is. It might be that ESPN.
We might actually turn down ESPN. So
yeah, turn down ESPN, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, mate.
They might not actually. They might not have enough money for us. So.
Discuss GT versus VDYK is back, is what Toby says. Enzo Lavic. Right, listen, let's get into it. Let's keep moving.
So Hato and Chalobah, and then I think Gusto.
Hato?
It's confirmed that's the centre-back pairing today.
What? I didn't even see that.
Hato. It came out earlier today, I think, didn't it, guys? because obviously it came out that Fofana was potentially the one who was doing the leaks of the squad, and then it literally immediately afterwards came out that Chalobah and Fofana, Chalobah and Hato are going to be in the centre back pairings.
I'm going to ban you, bro. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep. It's not that deep.
Steven, just take a chill, man.
Yeah, we're concentrating on this evening and sitting there having a bit of a moment or saying, if you need to message me, mate, just drop me a message. If you need a chat or saying, I hope you're all right. Without hearing about the league, I would go with Sanchez, Ashpong, Trev, Hato, Cucurella. I wouldn't have gone with Hato and Chalobah personally. I get why they've done it from a speed standpoint. I think they're worried about the pacing behind, and Hato is very quick off the pace. But as a centre-back, that's not really Hato's game. I would have probably gone with Chalobah and Sarr, personally. That's what I would have done. But if that's it, let's keep it like that for now. And then what? Gusto, right?
Yeah, it has to be, really. I mean, what is that? Either that or Josh. So...
Gusto right back. Well, I've got some other variations I think we'll look at in a minute as well.
Okay.
What we said about the midfield then? Caicedo, Lavia, Caicedo, Santos? What were we saying?
I think if it's to, I'd be doing Caicedo, Santos, personally.
Really? Why? Why?
Yeah. I think, and this is just me thinking of his experience playing against PSG. Secondly, I just don't trust that Lavia is going to have the legs to be able to do it over that amount of time. I think if Lavia is to come on, I think it'll be in the second half. And I think it's probably, if we do go, a goal down or something like that. That's my only thing. I think it's just more legs than anything. Maybe we need to risk it all and go all out. If it's my decision, I would probably go Lavia. But I'm just thinking, are they going to think more about his legs and fitness and longevity?
I would go with Lavia personally, but I get what you're saying. I understand it. What would you guys?
I'd like to go Lavia, but I just think they might go for Santos today.
Lavia either starts or finishes. Yeah. All right. Well, we can go with Santos then if you want. It's not a problem. Let's go with Santos. And then Enzo, of course, not even a wife talking about, and then Palmer. I'm assuming, and then
he needs to perform today. That boy
Neto. Because he's back, right? Neto.
Yeah.
And then Jack, yeah? Like that's got to be the team. That's got to be the team.
I see that donkey, Liam Delap, touching grass today. Strap those Timberlands up.
I'll be honest with you, bro. And again, look, it could be this in Chelsea the Saint. And he's it just seen Saint coming from Pie saying it would take a fee significantly above Isak to Liverpool for Chelsea to enter the sale of Enzo Fernandez.
I think
Saudi.
Let's go Saudi then.
If Real Madrid were to ever advance interest, that's the club sources believe he'd be interested in joining. At this stage, Enzo is not agitating the move.
Yeah, I can't see the move to PSG, to be honest, because, look, don't get me wrong, PSG probably at the moment are a bigger or better club than us. But if you think about winning mentality and that ambition, I wouldn't go to PSG. Yes, you might win the French league, but for me, someone like Enzo, I think from a marketability point of view as well, I think it's Madrid all day. But I just can't see Madrid forking that amount of money unless it's for a hard.
Enzo into the pivot and play Neto, Garnacho. Well, listen, this is what I was going to do right now because there's a couple of variations that we could go with, right? You could go with a Enzo, Palmer, and again, it would depend how fit he is. But like, if he was available, you could go with Lavia. I think Lavia would go in there personally. I think you could go like that as an option as well.
So Caicedo right back.
Yeah, because we've got to kind of go for this, right? So ultimately, you've got another attacker, another additional attacker on top. Lavia shifts across to here. Caicedo jumps in here, but kind of has to, So you're kind of doing that inverted thing, but then Chalobah moves across, and then Hato becomes sort of that's why I don't think it'll be Hato. That's why I think really, if we're going to do that, I think
put who you think. I'm only going off what they're saying.
I would play that personally. That's how I would play. I'd play Sarr because he's comfortable in that area anyway. He can cover that. and I'd put Caicedo there. And every time we're on the ball going forward, I would use Caicedo and Lavia to like try and win the balls back quickly, stop them from counter attacking, and then use Sarr. But then obviously off the ball, then you just drop Caicedo back in there, and then you just bring Lavia across. Enzo drops in, Palmer drops in, and you go into like a back. Do you see what I mean? You go into like a back. So that's if you.
Is Esteban fit then? Fit-ish.
He won't start. I don't think. He's going to be available. I don't think he's going to be. He is available. He's training, but I don't know whether he's going to be fit to start the game. Is what I mean. So, from my perspective, I think
very interesting that though, mate, because you are right. I mean, if you actually think about it, we do have to kind of go balls to the wall to go for it. Really, we can't be sitting back, worrying about the counter attack. We got to go for it. Maybe we have to go a bit more like this.
Or you could go like that and literally put all your midfielders on and have Enzo, who then doesn't have to track. And then you've got Lavia, Santos, and Caicedo who can come in. That's another way of doing it, because then it will allow Palmer to come into the pocket. And the thing is, Caicedo, this is why I think he probably wouldn't, because Caicedo would have to be more of like an up and down winger rather than going into here.
He did ping in across for Palmer and against Leeds, and then he missed it, open goal. So,
what are people saying in the chat? We've got over 50 people here. Big up, guys! Please make sure you're smashing the likes. Real Madrid are talking about a 50 million offer for Enzo, either Camavinga or Tchouameni. Also, cool story. That's what I say, DJ. That's what we say to him. Cool story. Enzo ain't going anywhere.
Well, that wasn't aimed at you there, mate. That was just, I just wouldn't even have that.
I hope you're still recovering. Who's that? Who are they talking about here? Sparks, mate. Who's that? Oh, this guy. Sorry, man. People have missed the Craig. I just don't find any value listening to Robert. No idea why he gets platformed. Yeah, a lot of people feel like that. He's got some disastrous takes, I can say that. But Robert is Robert, man. Rosinha is not familiar with these Caicedo right-back shifts. He's not aware. Yeah, this is why I don't think it will happen. I think Gusto will play. I don't see how Gusto don't play tonight. I really don't. I think Gusto will play. And I think that, for me, I think that's the team. I would go with that. If it was me managing Chelsea tonight, and I was leading it, this would be my team.
I just don't. I mean, I know there's been leaks of Hato, but I just think surely you've got to play. I wouldn't be playing Hato and left centre back or wherever it would be tonight. I think that's the centre back pairing I'd be going for.
Yeah, I'd go Chalobah and Sarr, but if it is Hato, who, don't get me wrong, has played there before, like for Ajax and stuff, but it's going to be more about on the ball. If Hato's there, it's probably going to be about progressing the ball quickly, and Hato is good on the ball. So it could be something like that, but I just prefer Sarr from like a defensive standpoint, just because he's natural to it, right? He can deal with it. I'd say go balls the wall and go free at the back, wing backs going forward. We've got to go for it. Whatever Rosinha does, I don't think he could do what he did when he went to Arsenal and go,
no, that's what I'm saying. I think you're absolutely right there, Jem.
We can't just stop them from scoring when we've got to score 4-3 goals ourselves and keep worrying about them scoring. I think we've got to take it to them. I think we've got to press high. I think we've got to stop them as much as we possibly can going the other way, which means we're going to have to be aggressive, unfortunately, to get it. I think we have to go all guns out from 0 to 90 to really have a go at this. But we've got to really knock them off their bounce. We're going to need the fans behind it. You're going to need the energy from the players. They're going to need to win their individual battles. It's not going to be easy, because with the likes of Vitinha and João Neves and Doué, all these speedy guys that can get in behind, it's always going to be a problem. Noni season, can you stop waffling? Do you know what I mean? So we just got to go for it. 100%. Exactly, Stephen, bro. Exactly. Yeah. That Palmer does not start. Why would you say that? PSG are going to score first and kill the game. Well, if they do, then it is game over. We only have to score the first goal.
And then what would need to get? Would it 5-1 then? Or would it be more than that? We'd have to get.
We need to get 4 goals and then 5 to go through.
See, do you know what I miss is the away goal thing? I love that.
Yeah.
So with that in mind then, mate, we always say this. With that squad, obviously the team news, I don't know if it's coming out shortly.
It is.
Who are you focusing on who needs to be performing tonight? And obviously we're all going to say everyone. Yeah. But in particular for me, it's that man Cole Palmer. He needs to have a performance tonight, because I'm not having any of this. cuddling the referee before the fucking game, like he did against Newcastle. You should have scored at Newcastle as well. You need a performance tonight, mate.
Yeah, either way, Cole Palmer owes us a big performance. We've not had one for a little while from him, so I would love to see him. Perform. I think Enzo Fernandez is going to be huge tonight. I think Caicedo is going to be huge tonight. I think Pedro's got to listen. I think we've got to score. I'm going to predict it now. If we're going to win this game, this is how it's got to go. We've got to score in the first 20 to 30 minutes. The first goal, has to come in between that period. If we can then get another goal before halftime, if we get another goal before halftime, then that puts us in more of a competition. Say we score 2 goals and it's 2-0 at halftime. We then got to score a goal before 60, and then a goal after that, and then we'll go through. That's the route I think. We have to go of being able to do it. If we get to 45 minutes and we've not scored a goal and it's 0-0, then I do think we're gonna. Unless we go on a mad one, score after half time, score on the 60th minute, we start going on having a mad half. I really think we're going to find it hard. Ultimately, we have got to score in the first 20 to 30 minutes. We need to score the first goal. The first goal is big tonight, Matt. It's massive. It's massive.
It has very similar remnants of the Arsenal game, though, where I know there was only one goal in it, but we don't have time on our side this time like we did last time, where we had a whole game to try and get a goal back. We have to be going for it immediately. And the longer that clock goes, the more you're going to see those players falling to the ground, feigning injuries. And like you said, I know you said 20 to 30 minutes. I think we almost need to get goal in the first 15, like 10, 15 minutes, in my opinion. But whether it's going to happen or not. And I think that's what's such a shame about the last game, is there were certain individuals, and I know we wax lyrical on Enzo Fernandez, but the link-up play he had in that game, before all the calamity happened with Jorgensen, like, it deserved us to win. I think if it was 2-2 or whatever, he would have been man of the match.
Yeah.
And that's not just him, but there were certain other players. I think Joao Pedro got isolated in that game. We need to be getting closer to him because there's only so much hold-up ball that guy can do, and he's very good at doing it. But, Neto, we need to see a little bit more from. But I like that team you got there tonight, mate.
Yeah.
That's good.
Toby says, big up Toby again for the chat. I appreciate it, bro. He says, don't forget to respect the ball tonight, everyone. Yeah, respect the ball. Make sure you respect the ball, man. I can't believe he even said that.
What do you think about that, mate? I mean, obviously, you weren't around for that. What did you think about that?
I don't want to think anything of that message. I don't even want to try and understand it. That's how bad it was. Like, I don't want to understand something that don't make sense that comes from my own manager. And then all of a sudden, I've seen us getting absolutely memed with that circle. Them all standing in the circle. You see Jamie Mundy standing there in the middle of Jamie O'Hara in the circle.
Have you seen Curry's Warehouse has done it as well?
Yeah, it's
got a new starter in a way. It's like, for fuck's sake.
They're getting memed so bad, it's ridiculous. They're doing the team huddle around. He's yeah. What time's the lineup? The lineup is in 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes.
So my question now to you and everyone in the chat before the lineup comes out. Look, there's a small chance of us winning and going through. But say, for instance, we win 2-0. Are you still happy that we got a win and got the performance? And yes, it's disappointing that obviously what happened before. And maybe does that make it worse? Or would you prefer to just get blasted tonight and lose?
I'd rather the game go and be 4-1 or 3-1 or and actually have a proper go than do what we did at Arsenal, be cagey and sit back and then try and score 1 or 2 goals later on. I want us to go all out. I'm not joking. I would honestly be saying to the players tonight is about pure pressing, winning the balls as quickly as possible, and then once you win the ball, be quick, direct, look for players ahead of you, and then the players ahead of you make runs into the space, and we will score against this PSG team. But you have to create the chances. I have confidence. This would be me if I was Chelsea manager. I have confidence in all of you. Enzo Fernandez, Joao Pedro, Cole Palmer. I need you to step up tonight, my boys. Yeah?
The laps like this.
Yeah.
Around.
The toilet, clean up, mate. We're talking. 2 seconds. I'd be like, come on. I need you to be direct tonight, yeah? Show the mentality, show the passion, show playing for this badge, yeah? Yes, we're behind by 3 goals, but treat this like it's 0-0. This is a 0-0 game at the Bridge, and we just need to go and beat this team. That's all they've got to think of. Win the game. We'll look at the scoreline at half-time. and then we go from there. But you go out there, you play for the badge, you create chances, you make them know that you're there, win your individual duels. Do not let them score a goal, yeah, and you fucking do this for the club. That's what I'll be saying. Get it done.
And this would be Egg Barley doing it. Play well. Play well.
Yeah, just play well, guys. Just have fun out there. I need Potch Park.
Yeah, just have fun. Have fun.
I'll be like, Rosenior, sit down. 2 seconds. Right, 1 minute, guys. Are we ready?
God.
Oh, actually, no minutes. No minutes.
It's out.
It's out.
Is it?
It's not out. Oh, I'm scared. Oh no, it's not going to be out yet. It's at 8 o'clock, isn't it? It's clocked. We've got half hour still. For fuck's sake.
Oh
no.
GT. Got half hour, mate.
Why the fuck did they come on so early? Oh, Craig, give it a break, right? I'm excited. I'm trying to speed it up, yeah? Right, guys? We're trying to speed it up here.
Oh,
yeah?
dear.
Smashing the mic. Yeah, I don't know who said that. There it is.
Where is Mike?
Toby, shut up. Jim, are you excited? I said, I am so excited. Gerald, there's one thing about me when it's Champions League nights like this in quarterfinals, rounds of 16s, it doesn't matter what it is, whether we're winning or losing, I always get a buzz from these games.
It's got a bit of a Barca vibe. It's got a bit of a Barca vibe.
I just get a buzz. Like, even if we lose, when the game will start, I'll be all energetic. I'll be going. As soon as we, if we can play the way that we need to play and get a goal or two in it, then that will really get the energy going. But if we can see the goal in the first half, we're fucked. It probably kills it, doesn't it? It kills my energy, do you know what I mean? But still, positive energy in the air, guys. Trust me. Keep putting all your positive energy in the air, because everyone in the world says we're gone, it's done, it's finished. No one can score 3 goals against PSG. If it was 3-2, I would say Chelsea could get back in it, is what they're saying. But 5-2, no chance. Chelsea have got 0 chance. That means Man City have got 0 chance tonight as well, you know. That's another team that have got a big game tonight as well. 9 league goals in 63 appearances. Who's that?
Oh, it's next.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have you seen what the goal side X has said about Lautaro Martinez? No, please tell me.
Please.
Should we do a combined 11?
Let's do that.
Let's do a combined 11. Let's be fair. I think Sanchez goes in goal. I'm not even going to lie.
Their keeper's trash.
Honestly, that's the only reason I feel a little bit happy, because their goalkeeper is that Gusto goal.
Suspect, wasn't it? Oh, it was terrible.
This goal I've ever seen in my life. Like, if you spam shots at this goalkeeper, listen to me. If you spam shots against this goalkeeper, we will score. Trust me, it will go in. This goalkeeper is crap. He's crap. You know what I mean? Right. What are we saying about left back? Mendes or Cucurella?
I think we did this before, didn't we? I would have said Cucurella before, but he's just gone a little bit leggy at the moment.
Are we going with Nuno? Nuno over Cuckoo?
I think so for the moment. If it was last year, I'd have said Cuckoo, but...
Man, I would have gone with Cucurella, but still, if that's how it is, that's how it is. And in the back two, I think Pacho has to go in personally.
Yeah, both fair centre-backs.
Marquinhos.
Leaky bum Fofana can go in.
And what about right back? Because I don't think Hakimi...
No, you got to put Reece. Sorry, Reece.
Reece James. Yeah, Reece James over Hakimi, guys. Reece or Hakimi?
Tosin got Tosin robbed.
Robbed. Tosin robbed. Robbed. Who are we going with? Reece or he's injured? Yeah, but if everyone's fit? Is it if everyone's fit?
We know Reece is injured. We don't need to know.
Yeah, we know he's injured, but say he was fit.
I think we should do it whoever's fit.
All right, then if it's whoever's fit, it's Hakimi, isn't it? We're fucked.
Oh, sorry, I meant whoever's not fit. Oh, I just meant oh, fuck it, I don't know.
Anyway, it's fine. We'll do it. We'll do it on players that are available.
We're off to a really good start here. It's that whole back line.
Yeah, and I don't even rate their back line, which is what's crazy. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Angie's messaging me. Is she not in here? Angie, are you not in here? You're messaging me on Twitter, but I'm in live. Come in the live. All round players is Reece James. Yeah, it is, but at this moment in time,
you're saying about Playback.
Oh, yeah, get it. And then what we go with the middle? I think Caicedo has to be in there personally. I think I'd put Caicedo in. I'd put Vitinha in.
His goal was disgusting against us, by the way. That was.
Who on form right now plays in the 10? Because I ain't having it with Cole Palmer. I'm sorry, guys.
Look, I think on form I think you have to go. I know everyone's going. It has to be Enzo. Enzo has to be in this team.
Yeah, I agree. Of course he does. You can't tell me a guy that's on nearly 20 GNA this season, who's done what he did last season and done it again this season, is not in this team.
If he was at any other club barring Chelsea, everyone would be talking about him. We'd be like, oh, he's unreal for us.
Cole would easily walk into that centre backs. I don't know, I don't know. Maybe. What about right back? Right wing. This is where it gets a bit tricky now. Doué, Palmer. Yeah, but João Neves. If João Neves is playing, he's not playing in a 10. That's my problem with João Neves. He's a good player. That means we take Caicedo out. I don't think Caicedo goes out. I think Caicedo and Vitinha is the perfect combination, personally.
So, if we're going off current form, I wouldn't be putting Cole on the right.
No. Is the answer of that?
I think it would be Doué and
Barcola or Cavaschella in it. It's got to be Doué.
Shit, Cavaschella.
Well, do you put Dembele there?
Oh, I was going to say, do we put Dembele? But then who's our striker up top?
Yeah, but it's João Pedro.
On current form, João is.
Got to be João on current form. I'm not even hearing.
Maybe it's Doué. Could Cavaschella be on the right? I don't know. Who would be Doué and Dembele?
I think it's probably Dembele, personally. But you could even do this with Dembele, and he could be like a supporting striker, right? Sort of thing. Enzo left wing, man. Trust me, it's all day.
Better numbers than probably Garnacho. So,
the reason Enzo in that team is, can you imagine him creating for Dembele, Doué, and João Pedro? Fuck it, now.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, though. It's like it's mental. Like the GA that he's got with the bums we have. I've got a horrible suspicion. Imagine if it's Garnetto tonight.
Oh, no. No. Someone just said Garnacho. Dembele's their striker, true. So Dembele should.
It's probably Pybus.
I'll be honest with you, it is probably Cavaschella at the moment. I don't even know how to spell his name. That's the problem. Yeah. No.
I think it's C. I think it's CA.
There he is. Cavaschella. There we go. Yeah. That is a scary team. Isn't it? Fucking hell. It's got the passing ability of Vitinha and Enzo, the off-the-ball duties Caicedo, the speed and the wing presence of Doué and Cavaschella, and then João Pedro with the aerial ability and finishing, and that back there, that's their back four. Which is Sanchez at goal.
Yeah, it's mad.
We are getting cooked. We're not. We're going to win 4-0. Chelsea. What's the score with?
Come on, Natalie. We've got to be positive here.
What's the Bodo score? What is the Bodo score right now? Oh, Sporting are winning 1-0. They've got to score 2 more. They've got to do what we've got to do. They've got to score 4 goals.
I do wish it was the away goal thing, though. It just gives us a glimmer of hope.
I don't think it does, because if they score 1, it's 2 goals. It's probably even worse. We don't work in our favour. If this team would be leaky under Enrique, it would be powerful. You reckon? You reckon, Chris? Yeah. I see PSG scoring. I can't lie. Well, I don't. I mean, probably do, but I'm trying my best there. Remember, guys, this is what they're going to be facing when they come out tonight. This is it right here. Make sure you're smashing the like buttons as well, guys. Still over 50 people. 15 minutes until the lineup as well. This is what they're going to be looking at when they come to the bridge tonight. You know what I mean? They got to face that. The Kings, the Lions, the European trophies. This is why the players have got to raise their game tonight. I need 9 out of 10s across the pitch. I'm talking about Barcelona performances, Liverpool at home performances. These type of performances against the bigger teams at home. This is what we need. Just get sent the lineup. Just got the sent. No, you didn't, Nonny. Why did you do this? Stop lying. Wanted to put money on 4-0 win for jokes, but Paddy Power wouldn't allow any more than £3.70. What the hell? I tried to do a bet builder, right? Chelsea to qualify, Enzo to assist or score, João Pedro to assist or score over 6 corners and over 2 cards in the game. Yeah. And it came out to, I put a tenner on it and it come back 250 quid. I still think that's a bit low for the fact that we've got a win qualifier. That should have been
like that amount as well.
Yeah.
Neto brace incoming.
Neto brace incoming. Gerald, that's your guy, man. You and GT are on the flip side of it, brother.
I thought that whole thing as well. There's CFC Cole. I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying your shirt, mate. It's unreal.
What are you saying, bro? How do you enjoy the Lampard shirt, right?
Yeah.
For anyone that wants to... Huh?
It got to America quicker. It got there in like 3 days.
FIFA announced that YouTube is the preferred platform for the 2026 World Cup. What a shock.
So that means we surely should be allowed to stream it, no?
You'll be able to live stream the first 10 minutes of every match on their YouTube channel. And select a number of matches will be eligible to be streamed in full. How do we get in with this then? Media partners will be able to live stream the first 10 minutes. Oh, media partners. Okay. So like big companies. Yeah.
We are big. We turned down ESPN.
Yeah, we're big. I was going to do something and I've gone brain dead. Oh, yeah, the playback. The playback message. Let's have a look at it.
Playback.
Oh, playback. Everyone remembers the playback. We thought it was finished.
Oh, don't. I remember when I got that message, honestly, my heart dropped.
I didn't know. I was fucking depressed. Playback update. Some exciting news to share. The playback team has joined Disney Entertainment plus ESPN. Will be part of the product and technology team building the future into... Yeah, do you know why? Because their platform, the creations that they done for their platform were wicked. That's why we had so much fun with it. So they've now gone and teamed up with ESPN and Disney to do all their technology for the interactive sports, online interactive sports. But it does say we're really excited for what's ahead. In the meantime, if you are a former playback creator who might be interested in collaborating again in the future, shoot us a DM. Yeah. Thank you again to all of you who made Playback a special place, and we hope you'll join us with what comes next.
So honestly, obviously, like YouTube, we're building something here, but Playback was just something else, mate. It was so good.
Well, there's nothing wrong with dropping them a message, is there? You never know. They might be able to kick on with us or something, especially if
it's Clear Lake about our sponsorship deals. So
yeah, I need to get a sponsorship deal with Clear Lake, yeah, and then I can go live on Playback or with Playback on ESPN. Are you going to message them, Jim? Yeah, of course I am. I've got a direct email for someone there. Anyone remember the quiz show battle thing? That was epic. Yeah, the music nights were epic. They're also epic, man. They're also epic. But that's good news. Good news. The Parma opener in the 70th minute tonight. We're getting... nothing beats a game under the lights at the bridge. Block 4. Is he selling tickets? Yeah. Fairs.
Like gate smashing. That's what you miss. Kings of the Bridge shirt, front of shirt sponsor, yeah.
I mean, imagine not being Chelsea. True. Yeah, so... Oh, was getting a bit raunchy there. Had to be a bit careful. Ben Jacobs says it will take a higher bid than 125 million to record fee that Liverpool paid for Isak, which we spoke about earlier. Rumours link PSG Saudi clubs to Enzo, but that's not the case. Real Madrid hold interest.
But they're not gonna. They don't. I don't think they've got the equity to be able to spend 150 million pounds. You know, they just don't. Yeah, we do need to get a kebab shop sponsor.
The kebab shop? No, you need a sponsor with a kebab shop. Why a kebab shop?
Remember in Dubai, it's like everything. You're like, oh, what should I get tonight, lads? And then we're like, I don't know why you're asking because you're gonna get a cheese.
I'll be honest with you, man. I think we need to reach out to some big sponsors, like big companies for sponsoring, man. Like, I'm gonna do it. We put something together. Yeah, we'll talk to TNT Sports and HBO and that. Enzo will be signing a new deal with Chelsea very soon. Trust, then everyone can just chill. I'm not even thinking about it. I'll be honest with you. I find it funny when I read all the news.
I just panic, mate, because I just know once he goes, I just think it's going to be a trickle effect. And I just say people moan, and not saying that many now, but people used to moan so much about Enzo. And if he goes, you'll get what you wish for, and you'll see how different we'll be. We'll get Anderson, and you'll be like, what the fuck's this?
I am not reading this. This is absolute nonsense.
I swear we get linked to that guy every year.
Yeah. There's a bit of picture leaked of Chelsea's lineup against PSG in tonight's return leg. Is there? Where is it? I'm not seeing it. This is exactly what happened. Has there actually been a leak? I'm not seeing it. We've got the 14 minutes, guys. Reece James in the CFC program. We come into tonight's game knowing that anything is possible in the Champions League. I've seen some incredible things at the bridge in the competitions. Comebacks and results against the odds that make the club what it is. And we have to believe that this can be another historic night.
So if I was, I don't know, Clearlake, I'd be saying tonight, right, John, really sorry about everything we said, but we would love for you to be in the changing room tonight and give us.
Yeah, John. Come on, John. You got us, Sam. I see a lot of people crying about the Chelsea, the supposed Chelsea not getting a ban. All that nonsense pissed people off, isn't it?
Oh, don't. The language coming out from journalists.
Craig Hope's just come out with something saying that Chelsea have got away with it and this is disgusting and other clubs are not happy about it.
Came out with what he was like. I think he said something like, "Oh, I think people expected more," and I'm so bitter much. Like,
you know what's mad about this, bro? Right, and I've said this. Other clubs, are you telling me, right? And I guarantee there is. I guarantee there's other clubs out there who have done what Chelsea have done, but just haven't self-reported themselves yet. But I would use Chelsea as a benchmark as a club. And if I have something in their history that I need to bring forward, I would bring it forward. And I'll be using Chelsea and going, well, this is what you did with them. We've self-reported up front. Do you know what I mean? Hey, guys, I know we've just literally been going through it, and we was literally talking about it. Yes, interesting, but I don't know what the overarching plans are, if they're going to open up the platform again through that or what. I don't know. I will dig deep and find out some information on it, and I will try and see what they say and come back to you guys, obviously, once I know. They should be using Chelsea as a benchmark, Chris. Do you know what I mean? Not moaning about it. Ultimately, what they don't get, if you read the actual Ben Jacobs breakdown properly, it clearly stipulates that the Premier League's own financial analysis person, who went through all of Chelsea's 75 or whatever it is breaches, confirmed that these breaches back then would have not affected PSR. So even though we were doing intermediary payments through the back door, third-party payments, which we was, through other entities owned by Roman Abramovich at the time, because it's probably tax evasion. There's probably a couple of things behind the back of why he's probably done that and not recorded it in the way the Premier League wanted us to record it at the time. Yeah, they have said that it would have just been a light breach and it still wouldn't have affected PSR from that period to 2018. So effectively, we've got a slap on the wrist. We've been told we should have reported it properly in the first place, ultimately, and we shouldn't have been we shouldn't have been using other entities to make payments to agents for the signings of Hazards, the signings of Williams, and all these teams that all these all these players that we brought in through that period. So when rivals say to you, you cheated, you turn around and go, "What? We cheated because we paid an agent through a third-party company owned by our owner."
It's all the time. I mean, look at the deal with Haaland, right?
That makes no fucking sense. Like
the deal with Haaland makes no sense. I mean, yes, it might have been 50 million quid, but the salary and stuff all on top, and I bet the agent's fee. Oh God, I can imagine.
I don't know if you saw Johnson last night. He said if Chelsea got caught without self-reporting, it would have been 20 million fine and 2 years guaranteed transfer ban. There you go. So they've done the right thing, basically.
It might be a good thing actually getting a transfer ban, to be honest. Fucking useless at buying players anyways.
Exactly, Chris. You're spot on. It was worth it. And this is why they can cry as much as they want. About Chelsea cheat, because every time they've seen this news pop up, like Chelsea, that's it, they're going to get relegated. They're going to get point deductions. They're going to get this. And then all of a sudden it turns out being the opposite. And that's why
Matt Law only gets bitter because his club Villa can't.
And that Martin Ziegler guy, he's been banging on about it for ages, going Chelsea in serious sanctioning troubles and all this nonsense. What I mean?
Who's the Man City guy who constantly does it as well? The Man City guy. Something Borson, I swear his name is.
People start saying now that we cheated for our trophies. How? Ask him ultimately how we cheated. What? Because we paid £40 million worth of agent fees.
I mean, I'm happy to take a £10 million smack on the wrist for Eden Hazard. So.
And who knows? And this is the other thing. Who actually knows that Roman Abramovich wasn't legally advised that he could do that at the time? Maybe he thought that was a way of getting, being able to do whatever it is that he was doing at the time. We don't know the whole chapter verse of why we make them payments.
Yeah, he's a little rat. That's Stefan Borson.
Ultimately, Abramovich has probably tried a little cheeky one. Let's be serious, to offset paying taxes and whatever reasons else that it's worked out and benefited Chelsea through that period. But ultimately, it has no bearing effect on the player going to Chelsea because we paid agent fees in a different way. That was literally it. Like, stupid. You know what I mean? So they could cry about it. But I want to see what happens with Man City because they've got 115 charges, right? Then nothing's been spoken about them. Do you know what I mean? So
that's what I mean. It goes on to then Stefan Borson, the amount he says about Chelsea, and it's like your club, Man City, let's see what happens to them.
For sure, mate. Jorgensen. Why am I seeing Jorgensen?
Don't.
Jorgensen is injured, apparently.
He's injured, yeah, I bet. As he fuck.
Quincy Promise. Do you remember Quincy Promise, that player?
He's in prison.
He's confessed to stabbing his cousin.
Yeah, he's in prison. He was at Ajax, wasn't he? Didn't he bring over a load of coke or something?
Well, he stabbed his cousin, apparently.
Well, that's enough to go into prison.
Some of the people's tweets on, honestly, I'm seeing are nuts. Absolutely nuts. Have we got any news here? I'm just having a look. I don't think there is any team news because they've tightened up on it. They used to.
There's a shot of Esteval walking on the pitch in tracksuit. So that means he's in the squad, hopefully.
Yeah, so Sporting Remontada is on 1-0 up. They need to do what we're doing, Ashraf. They need 3 goals, and then they need 4. They need 4 in total to go through, mate. They're behind 3-0. Everyone tonight is behind by 3 goals. Have you noticed? Sporting, Man City, Chelsea, and the Arsenal game's on tonight as well. And obviously, they're probably going to win from.
I fucking hope by Leverkusen. Nonny dive, by the way.
Yeah,
how's that a pen? I don't know.
Bodo will score though. I like Bodo. I think they're a good team. My man Prob got Costa UCL progress and tore his groin the next day. I can't believe Reece James is injured. I really can't. How did he even get injured? Does anyone even know? I've not seen anything yet about that. Gerald, mate.
I think it's because Liam kept overplaying him. It's so funny, right? The irony of having to preserve players, and that's why, let's say, the fallout started between Maresca and the board because he was kept overloading players. You're getting Liam playing. What was it, Reece 3 games in a row or whatever?
Yeah. João Pedro. Well, we're seeing João Pedro. Chelsea have only a 5.9% chance of progressing to the quarterfinals tonight. 5%, guys. I've been told.
You're saying there's a chance, though.
5% is still a chance. I'm going 2-0, 2-0, man. I've already said it. 2-2. Two goals in the first half, 2 goals in the second half. Esteval is on the pitch. I'm watching him now. He's on the pitch, walking around, whatever else. And
Toby said restarted 5 out of 6 matches. Exactly.
do you want to see the Real Madrid team? That's out. Courtois, Trent, Rudiger, Huijsen, Fran Garcia, Valverde, Thiago, Tchouameni, Arda Güler, Brahim, Vinny Jr.
Oh man, I miss Rudiger.
Mbappe's on the bench though. That's weird. They got such a strong bench. Jesus Christ.
Yes, Chris. 1% chance, 99% hope. Absolutely. But that is 1% chance we can do it. To win 5-1 tonight. Nice.
I swear, if I see Morgan Rogers' face one more time, keep linking us to Morgan Rogers. Please relax.
That's gone a bit quiet though. He's not played as well. No.
So, Gusto has played 39 matches. Hakimi's played 23. Gusto scored 3 goals. Hakimi scored 3 goals, and he has 5 assists. Gusto has 4. Close this year. Go on, Gusto. Go on, Gusto. Do you see a lot of people? 5 minutes, folks. Yeah, literally 5 minutes. Over 60 people in the building. Smash the likes, guys. Do me a favor. Run the likes up. We're about to go through the team news with you guys. Getting locked in for that one. We've got a space tonight as well with the halftime spaces for PSG. Make sure you're following me on Twitter as well. If you're not already, we'll be over there for the spaces. Come and join us. CFC_Gem on Twitter. And you can follow Matt as well. You can give it to Matt. What is yours?
Shit, this is where I'm not very good at this. I've got to go on to it quick. So I'm showing my age.
17 or something. Yeah.
It is CFC_Matt 17.
There you
That's
go.
me. At CFC Matt 17.
Any chance that we're not? You can, Chris, but we're not going to be on too long after. We're going to be on for about another. You can do 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I haven't got you on Twitter or anything, mate. To send you the link.
Hang on, I'll send it because Chris tried to come on yesterday.
Yeah, send him it. Let's get Chris in. Let's see what he's got to say.
Let's get Chris.
Our boy, smash them mics. Smash the mics. Who keeps saying that, man? Why are you doing this?
Because earlier when you posted it on the Discord, you went smash the mics instead of smash the likes.
Why are you guys doing this to me, man? No red cards tonight. That's a big one, Hispano. You're right. No red cards tonight.
Chris, I've just sent it through, mate.
We only lost one of their 11 UEFA home matches against French opposition. 1-7, drawn 3. However, they won only 2 of their previous 5. Interesting. Cool.
Kings of London, what's your squad prediction? Sanchez, Cucurella, Sarr, Chalobah, Gusto, Enzo, Caicedo, Palmer, Neto, Joao Pedro, and Garnacho.
Garnacho? Really?
Don't tell Pybus that. He'll pass out.
I mean, that is attacking because Enzo Caicedo in the middle. That is a weak midfield because that means we're going for it, attacking-wise.
I never know why whenever Garnacho's on, he has so much space and he just always gets the ball and you're just like, oh.
If anyone's going to get a red card tonight, I'm going with João Neves again. Got a feeling.
Do you reckon?
João Neves is who I'm going with, another red card. Can't wait for the fan base to have a meltdown. I don't think we will because I think everyone expects us to go out anyway. So I don't think there will be much of that.
I think where the meltdown will come though is obviously in the first leg with Jorgensen, and it will just that where the pressure will pile back on Liam for that. So
I see Neves getting a red. Not going to lie. So that's what I've said. Exactly the same, Wally. I can see it as well. Garnacho. The ref we got tonight as well was actually a decent ref. Well, supposedly a decent ref. So we'll see. 2 minutes. Who's ready for this? Are we ready? I always feel like over the team lineup, it's always like, I don't know, it's got like a weird feeling to it. It's like, oh, what are we going to do? How aggressive is Rossinha going to go? If I see 7 defenders on the pitch, I'll promise you now, it will ruin my mood.
Could you imagine? What I worry is we're going to play like we did against Arsenal. If we do, I think he's gone at the end of the season anyways, but I can
usually tell from the team lineup if we're going to score some goals or not anyway. So when I see that team lineup, I'll tell you, you're giving this fan base too much credit, Gem. What? Credit.
Yeah.
Well, why am I giving them credibility? Credit.
Giving this fan base too much credit.
Why am I giving?
Oh, because what you're saying, because what you were saying about that fans won't expect to have not won tonight. So
yeah,
saying that there's probably going to be a massive outburst.
There ain't no team lineup yet, guys. I'm on it now.
So Chris is saying I'm entering the studio. Yeah,
you got to click to go through, Chris. You got to like click your mic and your camera, and then. Here we go, guys. Are we ready? Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun.
God, that logo of the sponsor is trash.
They will crash out.
Down.
We are the champions. This might be the last time we hear it for a while, guys.
We're going to hear whoa, 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 whoa. That's what we're going to be hearing next.
The firm team news. You ready? Are you ready? Okay. So it is Sanchez, Chalobah, Sarr, Hato, Cucurella. What the fuck?
What?
Caicedo, Santos, Palmer, Enzo, Neto, João Pedro.
Oh my God. Who's playing right back?
There you go. Chalobah, Sarr, Hato, Cucurella. What the fuck?
Oh my God. Wait, who's playing what the fuck?
Andre Santos and Caicedo in the middle. No Lavia. I'm shocked. Oh, if you want even more news about Lavia, he's not even on the bench. He's on the bench. I just saw his name.
Oh.
There you go. There you go.
As if they've put...
The bench is Merrick, Sharman Lowe, Achipong Tosin Fofana, Lavia, McQueen, Esteval Garnacho, Guiu Delat Maheka.
Fucking hell, that bench is pony.
How have we spent £2 billion? And that is our bench. Anyone know?
Oh, that was the point. Are we playing three at the back?
So I'm going to line it up quickly. So I need to clear this quickly. Let me clear this. I need to work this out because this is what is he doing again this time, man? He's going free at the back. He has to be, which is interesting. But Cucurella is definitely going to be there. So Hato. Again, there's too many attackers on the bench, too many defenders on the pitch for my liking. I'm not going to lie.
I tell you, I think this could be potentially the end of Rossini. I'm not saying he'll get sacked after the game, but like I was about to say before, if we see a similar performance of what happened against Arsenal in that second leg, I think it's going to quickly go sour.
Santos. 1 second, I've got to try and work this out. Obviously, get photo mob ready as well because that will be updated soon. Yeah. Enzo, Palmer, Neto, João Pedro, right? Yeah, Palmer, Neto. This is a weird, quite a weird lineup. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. So they predicted that Josh was going to be right back. So they had Hato and Chalobah.
Josh ain't playing, is he?
No, I know, but that's what they predicted.
So what are they doing here? What are we doing here? I'm trying to understand. Who is overlapping Palmer? If Palmer's going here,
it has to be Hato. I assume. Well, hang on. Would that mean Hato's inverted? Oh, I don't fucking know.
Why would we put Hato there? Because if you've got Hato here, I'm trying to work this out. I don't know what he's done for the balance here again. So you got Palmer, Enzo there. So are we Are we going like that, right? Which would make sense with Cucurella further up the pitch in a three-man midfield like that.
Mm.
And then bringing Hato over here, Chalobah, Sarr, or is it a switch? Maybe Hato's the one that goes there for the attacking side of it. And then you've got Neto, João. But then I don't get what happens when Palmer comes in here. Who's going out here? Any ideas? It looks unbalanced to me. Something's not looking right. Does anyone understand what I'm saying here?
I'm saying Trev's playing right back.
Oh, fucking hell. Why? Why? Who's in? Wait a sec. Who's on the bench again? Oh, Gusto's not there.
He's. I think people were saying he was ill.
Oh no. Now it does make sense. Nah, I mean, Toby, I don't even think it's that. Now it's telling me it's this. That's your back four. Ugh.
That's nasty.
Ugh.
2 billion. That's 2 billion there, ladies and gentlemen.
That's our fucking back four. Maybe hey, big up Toby for the chat again. I appreciate it, bro. But that is how it's going to look going forward. It's a back three, but that means you're going to have Chalobah. Chalobah?
Fucking hell.
Are we having a laugh here?
Must win game, guys. This is a must win game.
Where's Josh? Is Josh on the bench? Yeah, Josh is there.
I think Josh has gone in the summer.
I don't get what he should have put Caicedo there. Now that confirms to me that Caicedo should have gone right back today and put Lavia in there with fucking Santos and play Enzo. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, it's not refreshed yet, so until the lineup.
You know, or you don't do that. You like I don't get why we did that. You could have put Palmer there, but we ain't got wingers, have we? That's the fucking problem. But you got two. We've got McQueen. He's not going to start, is he? Oh, mate, this is a mess. I don't know how I feel about this. Not going to lie. I don't know. Is Esteban on the bench?
Yes. Yeah. So PSG's team is Safronov, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Nuno Mendes, Vitinha, Zaha Emery, Neves, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Barcola. So did you say who's that from? It looks like it's Dembele. It's going to be up front.
Well, who's next to him though?
Barcola and Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, so there's no Doué.
No,
that's interesting.
Oh,
1 second before we go to Chris. Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Mendes. Yeah, it's the same lineup, but just no Doué. They've gone with Kvaratskhelia versus fucking Chalobah. Oh my god.
Why is it doing this?
Oh no. Have you got the photo mob yet? Is that updated?
It's only saying predicted lineup for me. It's saying for Toby, he's got it. With me, I've hard refresh. It's not come up.
Chris, how are you, mate? Hope you're good.
Hello, Chris. You all right, mate?
Yeah, how's it going, guys? Thanks for letting me on, guys. Love the work that you do. Love to everyone in the chat.
Big up to you, man. What do you think of this lineup, man? We're trying to make sense of it with Chalobah right back. I know Gusto's out and Reece James is injured. So what are we doing here?
I mean, this is killing me. I think Chalobah, I mean, we want to go hard on the press today. We've got to go and attack. And for me, Josh Achimpong, I know he's young and inexperienced, but the way he can move that ball forward and take on players, I don't think he'd have no fear tonight. And I'm surprised that he's not in. Maybe he's trying to protect him. I don't know. But this team have got to go out and do something tonight, because I've got a feeling that we're going to go out within the first 10 minutes. We're going to get Stamford Bridge roaring. We're going to be looking all exciting, and then bang, one ball through, we're dead. And that is my worry.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I'm just looking at what someone's put here. Cuckoo, Santos, Caicedo, Enzo, Neto, Palmer. What, if you're going to play two, like a 3-5-2? That's interesting. So we'd have Cucurella here, Hato out over here, maybe Chalobah there, three, and then who would be right? No, that wouldn't make sense, would it?
Because surely we're going to want to put we're going to want our left and right back. Surely we're going to want them pacing up the wings, aren't we? I can't imagine Chalobah doing that.
No, I can't.
I can imagine Hato doing it though. That's the thing. Like, I think he's got the legs to go up and down.
Fop mobs come up yet?
I just don't get.
What way probably fop mobs confused by it, I think.
Trev Sarr. Hato, Trev Sarr. So you think Trev's going to be here?
Yeah, it's not coming up.
And then switching. But then what? Who's on the right? That's what confuses me. Who's on the right?
Do you think that if Trevor does bomb on, do you think that Caicedo's going to come and fill in for him at the back?
I think he has to. But do you know what, Chris? I would have gone what I said earlier on. I would have gone with Caicedo right back tonight. And I would have played Lavia and Enzo Yeah, and then I would have played Palmer in the 10 and put on another winger and just gone a bit more attacking. It might be a little bit risky. But we've got to score 3 goals, mate. We've got no choice. We've got to go for this. But I just don't want us to. Like, when I look at this now, I'm already struggling to understand the balance of it, and that worries me already. Because balance is a big thing for us. Like, if we're not able to look balanced and try and, if we're going to press, like people are comfortable in their positions is a big thing, right? Like, I don't think if Chalobah's right back, if we are in a strict back 4, where Hato is your guy that's playing left centre back, and you've got Cucurella, and it's like a flat back 4. That don't leave me with any confidence. That back 4.
No.
You know,
and also what doesn't fill me with confidence is our bench. Man, that is so uninspiring. We've got no one on there. When was the last time we had someone come on and you thought, yeah, they're going to come on and make a difference? Like, I'm talking
Tosin, but the other way.
Man. I'm so glad he's not in that starting lineup, boys. I tell you now, I was going to walk out.
It does make an impact, though.
Someone made a comment about where was it? A back 5. Off the ball, maybe, but ultimately we need to be pressing high. I want us to be aggressive, and the only way we can do that is by having our midfield playing higher up. And you can do it with Caicedo, Santos, because they're good off the ball. Don't get me wrong, but I do worry about the width in this game for me here, because I think you'll get it from the left side because either Hato or Cucurella will support now up there. But maybe it's what someone said in here already. Maybe it's a case of that. It still don't make sense if I do that. Maybe it's a case of no, it still don't make sense.
Toby has sent me a message with it on with it, so hopefully I can maybe show you.
3-5-2
work, but
that don't make sense still to me. I'm trying to work it out. Enzo there, but like someone said, if you put Neto out there and then you play Cucurella there or Hato there, and you move Cucurella along, that looks like a not more of a back 3 to me. And then you have Caicedo, Enzo sitting, Enzo in the 10, and Palmer occupying in between, sort of a 10 second striker. Do you know what I mean? And Hato gives you the width here. Neto plays off the right and gives you the width. Maybe that is what it is, you know. I'm thinking about it. Why the hell would we have Cucurella and Hato on the pitch and Neto? That don't make sense to me. So maybe Neto is going on the right here, and you use Hato and Cucurella to team up on Hakimi and who is it on the right? Cavaschella, I think it is on the right. Yeah,
Cavaschella on the right.
That looks more balanced now. Now that makes sense. Off on the ball, that makes more sense because you could have Palmer, Enzo in here. You could have Neto off the right, fill in the wing. You've got João Pedro there. Hato can play and give you the width off the left. He's a comfortable. I'm hoping it's Hato, but I think it might be Cucurella just because of Hato's speed at the back. So if they do try and
we might be overseeing those boys.
Yeah,
I think we're looking too much into the wings. You know, I think in this game, if we've got any chance of this, I think it might be in the middle. We might be winning this in the middle. And the reason for that is I don't know if you've noticed, but Santos, he's very good at playing through the line, very quick. When there's a press on him, he can quickly play that ball forward and he can take 3 men out, and then we can hopefully turn and do something. And I think the centre of our squad is a lot. Well, I think it's a bit stronger than theirs, if I'm honest. I'm going out on a whim here, but I seriously think that we might be looking too much into this as a wing, and I think that we could be doing some serious pressing through the middle.
I don't think I hear you. I don't think that. I do agree with you. The midfield is where it's won. Enzo, Palmer, Caicedo. I think that's true. What I was trying to work out with the wing is how do we look balanced? You know, how does the balance work? Because at the beginning, I couldn't work out who's going to be playing off the right because we know Palmer's going to cut into the 10. Even though he starts here, he's going to be here, right?
Yeah.
So who's going to be covering this space if Neto's over here? And what's Cucurella doing? Is he playing there? So what's going on in this sort of pack here? That's the balance. That's the imbalance is what I mean. How are we pressing them on and using the width? And the only way you can do that is by putting Neto there and putting either Cucurella or Hato as your left wing. So it's more like that going forward.
This is risky, boys. You know that, right? Because if they see that this is going to be a bit of a weakness, they'll exploit that massively. Mm-hmm. But I think what you've just done there is probably the closest that it could be.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think from a protection point of view, like you said, on the left-hand side is Cucurella Hato. I think when you had Palmer on that right-hand side, there just wasn't enough protection. So maybe that having that Neto bombing up and down is maybe the option to be able kind of that semi-wing back sort of option. But
yeah, that was the only reason why I put him in the squad for the last game, because okay, he's not great at coming back and actually making intercepting tackles, but he can get back quickly and put pressure on whoever's got the ball, and help Cucurella. I think that's the only reason why he's going to be in there for the dirty work, the boring work. I think
if we have to go for it later, I can see Esteval, Garnacho, probably Delap. I can see these three players coming on, and then you start seeing defenders come off. So we might take off Hato, for example. That allows you to have another defender, another attacker, in the opposing area. So you could probably throw on Esteval, and then you can move Neto to the left and put Esteval to the right, and we look a little bit more attackive that way. If we've not scored any goals or we need to score goals, you know what I mean? Because, we might be able to get 1 or 2 goals with this lineup, I'm hoping, but it's going to need some real big performances, from
have you heard the news about Delap today?
What's he done?
Signed a new boot sponsor with Timberland.
I know.
Honestly, that boy does my head in training. You see him pinging it.
Oh, I saw there was a video of him in the summer. It looked unbelievable. It's cheesy. Out of nowhere, yeah, it is what it. I think he's gone too far ahead. He should have gone to like an Everton, something like that, and it's just the wrong team.
This is what the club does. This is what we do. This is we bring them on too early. Liam Rosina, I mean, we're talking about him a lot at the moment. He's made a jump too early. Liam Delap has clearly shown he's made a jump too early. He should have been at a Crystal Palace or an Everton. I honestly think that with that jump, going to a Palace or an Everton in the middle, and then maybe coming to Chelsea, I seriously could have seen him as like the next up to Harry Kane for England. I think his progression has not been handled very well, and he's jumped too soon, which is a bit of a shame, because we might see him teeter off and go to another team and just drop off, which is a shame.
To go to the whoever won the Champions League, so he was either going to go to us or United. Probably would have done better at United, to be honest.
Chris, you got your own YouTube or anything you can let people know? But where you're at, what'd you do?
Yeah, man. I've literally just started because listen, I love our club. I love talking about it. Listen, if I'm speaking to people out and about and I don't know them, and I say, "Do you follow football?" They're like, "Nah." The game, the chat's gone. I literally just love talking about football. So yeah, I'm on YouTube as Chris Chat CFC. I'm also on TikTok as Chris Chat CFC. So just finding my feet, but also the main thing why I want to do this is I want to connect with my brothers and sisters at Chelsea. Especially at this time, we're going through a hard time at the minute. It's a really difficult time. And what I love about tonight is that this happens every week. We have another 90 minutes to rectify it. And no matter how angry we are at the end of each game and how much we want to turn off and not watch anything, we still come back around and always have that hope. And I love that. We aren't giving up. We don't give up. We know we're in the mud, but we don't give up as fans because we love our club. And also we've got to try and split up the fact that I can't believe I'm saying this, but we don't like our club and how it's run, but we've got to support the team. We don't agree with who's in the team, but we've just got to support them as much as we can, and hopefully they can go out and answer our questions tonight.
Yeah, it was a big performance, and I think Cole Palmer, as Matt's alluded to, is one of them that really needs to have a big game tonight, and I'm looking at him to really step up and have moments. I think Enzo and João Pedro will do what they do, to be quite honest with you. They're both in form. But my biggest worry really isn't Chelsea scoring goals. I think we can get 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. That momentum. I think the first goal is the big one. We need to make sure we score first. That's for sure. But it's worrying about, can we keep them from scoring? We've not had a clean sheet for 14 games now, man. We were conceding goals to Wrexham. You name it. It doesn't matter who it is. We've been conceding goals. So going against the PSG team tonight, who are in good form, got very good players, we're really going to need things to go our way for us to really get a good result tonight. And it's going to need Sanchez to have a masterclass. It's going to need Chalobah, Sarr, and Hato and Cucurella all to have like a 9 out of 10 performance. And you're right, the midfield has got to be one. We've got to be pressing. We've got to limit them to moments and chances. The more we can limit them on the ball and be in their faces and force mistakes. And I just think the press is so important tonight. If we don't press from the front and force them into mistakes, I think they're just going to play through us. And I think they're going to create more moments than we're going to want. And we're going to get punished. That's why I think it's so important that if we're man marking, which most probably is going to happen in this game, each and every single person that's man marking has to win their battles. We have to do what we did against Barcelona, Liverpool. It's going to be individual players playing to the level that they need to for us to even have a chance of getting anything tonight. But do I think we could score 2 goals? Yeah, I do think we can. And if we get 1 and the bridge is rocking, the fans need to be the 12th voice tonight, in my opinion, and we get a second because they get a silly yellow card or maybe a red or they give us a penalty. I'm telling you, I feel this PSG is not set up to be able to deal with that kind of heat and pressure. They will collapse because they're not about... They can't. They're good on the ball. They're techie. They rely on their front line. Don't get me wrong. But if things go your way and you can force them to make a number of errors, we've got a real good opportunity to really have a go. But if we don't do these stuff, and I know it's a lot to do, don't get me wrong. A lot of what I'm saying is a lot we need to do to get it done. But if we don't do half of what I've said, we won't win tonight. We just won't. You know, we have to be up for it.
Boys, here's a quick question for you, boys. Do you think that? I mean, the game last week, the pitch is obviously bigger. There was some serious space to exploit, and it was shown. And we weren't cutthroat enough when we was exploiting them with the space. Do you think it'll be more tighter tonight because obviously we're playing on a smaller pitch? Do you think we're going to see the gaps, or do you think it's going to be a bit tighter?
Go on, Matt. I'll let you have that.
Potentially, I think it's going to be more tighter is naturally that they're just going to try and hold on. And then they're going to bank on the fact that we're going to have to win and then go on the attack and just counter-attack. That's how I think. So I think it's more that they'll sit back, but then just wait and then just play on transition and go on the counter-attack. Maybe the pitch does have that maybe because it was wider, there was more options and space at PSG. But no, I think I think they know our kryptonite and our Achilles heel is sitting back. But maybe they're going to just do a man-for-man press. I don't know. But I think they're just going to hold on. They've got a big comfortable lead, and they know that we can lead. We lead goals. So,
and they didn't play on the weekend either, so they have an advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
I think they would be stupid to sit back. I think if you look at how Chelsea are in natural, what is the big problem that we always have when conceding goals or losing games and drawing games is when teams come out and actually press us high and are aggressive and force us into making stupid bozo mistakes. That's just what we do, unfortunately. So I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case. Like if they came out and there was loads of space, they're aggressive, they're trying to win the balls up high. I kind of want them to do that with Santos and Caicedo there because I think they two can play through the lines, which is important. But I don't know. What are you going with the score prediction anyway, guys? Give us your score prediction because I need to do a space still as well.
Yeah, I need to head off in a sec. Right. I'm going to, if it's realistic, I'm saying that if we win, it'll be only 2-1 in a realistic point, so we'd go out. So 2-1. I don't trust our defence at all. I don't trust Liam with this high line. Trevor, if he steps out, I've seen it too many times now in a row. I just what you said there about their press, then Jem, that's just made me really go. So, yeah, 2-1 if we're going to win, but it won't mean we'll go through. What do you reckon, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, going to be negative. I was thinking more 3-1. I think that even if we do get an early goal, I still think that we're probably going to be losing 3-1. I think if we do go out the Champions League tonight, it will help us focus. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it will actually help us focus on the league more because we need that next season. But yeah, I'm going with 3-1.
I'm going with 4-0.
Yeah, good, Jim.
2-0 in the first half, 2 goals in the second half. We're all going to be sitting here saying, how the fuck have we not conceded against PSG? Sanchez, masterclass, flicking balls on the post, hitting him on the head, going out for corners, not going in the net. Yeah, it's going to be one of them, yeah. Enzo's going to be pinging balls. It's going to be João Pedro's going to score. Cole Palmer's going to score a penalty. Caicedo's going to hit a screamer from outside the box. And it's going to... And I honestly think this goalie, I'm telling you now, if we pepper enough shots at this goalie, he's not good. I'm telling you, he's shit. He's really bad. Yeah, so just take shots. Take shots at this guy, man. That's what I want us to do. And ultimately, I'll be honest, I just want us to have a go. I don't want to see what we did against Arsenal. No. If we start doing all that bullshit, yeah, it's just going to piss me off. That will piss me off. If you lose and we say it's 3-1 or 2-1, but we had a real good go at it and we weren't lucky, we hit the poster cut or whatever, I can sit here and go, fuck me, at least they had a go. I won't be angry about it. Just have a go. That's what I want them to do tonight. Go for it. You know, you've got the Bridge behind you. You're at home. Disrupt them. Don't make it easy for them. If they're going to go through PSG, make sure they remember this game as being a hard game, a battle game to get through, even with a 3-0 lead, you know. Really step up tonight, Chelsea.
Yeah.
That's
I think, honestly, boys, I think if we get an overload, the last thing I'm going to want to see is someone darting forward, take a half turn back, pass back, and let them go and set into a low block, because that has happened every time in the last few games, and that has grinded my teeth. We need to carry on moving forward. We can't take a half turn back because we're not confident, or we ain't got anyone following up because we're too nervous about them coming back on the attack. We can't let them set into a low block because we can't get through low blocks. We know that.
True.
Start hiding behind the system, and then it's just rotational ball, and I just can't bear it.
No.
Do they even know how to do low block though? That's my thing. I don't think they do they?
No. So when I said low
positive.
block, actually, you're probably right. They probably don't. Maybe what you're saying more is actually it's us trying to go up and get a goal, and then they counter press us very well and then catch us on the break. It's probably more instead of them being sitting back.
Just don't let them score first, please. At least just get the first goal, get the crowd going. Try and get a second, use your momentum and just have a go. And if we lose on like this 85th minute because we're committing players forward and we've got all the attackers on the pitch because we're trying to get back in the game and we only need one goal, and fine. So be it. It was close, but we just, it was a bit too much maybe, but just have a go.
First goal, boys. I'm going Enzo Fernandez.
I'm going with João Pedro.
I like what Chris is saying. Enzo Fernandez header. That's what I'm going for.
He's the leader tonight, don't forget. He's got the armband tonight. He's the leader. He's going to have to go out there with some big conviction.
I think he will assist. I actually think if we're going to win this game, it will be Enzo that scores the last goal. I've just got that feeling he will just do one of them ones where he's in the box and just bang. Like, if we get to that point.
Have you seen all them clips that have come up on social media of like AI where like Enzo Fernandez is like
5-1
5-0 and 5-1 It's just got that thing all over it. He's got a pull through.
Guys, do me a favour, if you ain't following me, follow me on Twitter. We're going over there for a space in a minute, so we'll be there for half hour before the game. It's CFC_Gem on Twitter. We've got usually over 100, 200 people on over there on the space, so make sure you join us over there. Give us a smash a like, give us your score predictions in the comments below. Follow Chris as well on his YouTube channel as well. Go and check him out, please. Follow Matt as always on his Twitter. And the next time I speak to you guys, I hope we're sitting here doing a really good match reaction and not talking about, us being bitches and bottling it and everything else, So we'll see.
There's always that hope, boys.
Let's go, guys. Catch us in a bit. Up the Chelsea. Let's do